I'm gonna walk down just a little bit further. That's where all the crappie peas are. Oh, we can go by the brush pile that me and Matt made too. That would probably also be a good spot. Me and Matt we did build a brush pile in here. So you put y'all down flat, honestly. No reason not to. Oh, the best thing anyways. So I'm just gonna sit here, catch fish. I'll chat also. Actually, we'll talk once there's actually people in the chat. Start with a nice juicy one, y'all. Big old fat minnow is what we're starting with. Yeah, there we go. We got him hooked up. A little sinker. All the way to the bobby. Make sure he swims decent, which he is. He's swimming fine. We drop it down right about there and wait. That's all there is to it, chat. Cast on that side, then let it drift. We're gonna stream for about another hour. I might give it up. I won't stream tomorrow. I probably will make videos. Kind of just see what happens all around. Tomorrow I'm going. I'll say hog hunting just for the gram. I'll say hog. All right, are we good now? Like I said, that fixes it, but I got one more thing I can try. Are we good? Is there sound yet? Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. OF, I don't know what that means. Yeah, China has OF. So there's sound, we're good? My minnow is still in chest. I'll throw him right over there this time. Let it drift in. Is there sound? Are we good? And do I need to try another thing? Is there sound, chat, or no? I have no idea. I got no sound, and then I got O. I have no idea. Chinese O. Good job, sir. Hey, there's audio, right? You hear me? All right, W. Have you caught a fish for the pond yet? And yes, you good for sound, W. Yeah, dude. I caught like a 4-pounder and put him in there. So, dude, I'm going to catch some bigger bluegills so they can spawn in there too. So he will always have food. Because I've only ever caught and seen small bluegill in there. So I'm going to catch some like slab, like 8, 9-inch bluegill, put them in there. Start feeding the bluegill like a lot regularly. So they stay nice and fat, and then the bass is gonna be giant. So there's about to be some sick content. The only thing that I'm worried about is I don't want anybody to find out that he's in there. Try and catching him all the time. So what I'm gonna do is catch him just like once a month, maybe. So that way he stays scared of people. Because I don't want people in that park like feed the fish a little bit. And I don't want them to be feeding the fish. They see that giant bass come up and eat. And say, hey, we should fish over here too. And my spot will be cooked. So I need to make sure it's not. But we're going to do it, 100%. He's going to be, I need to look up like how fast can they grow. Because however fast they can grow, that's how fast he's going to be growing. I'd about guarantee it. Okay, you caught a 4-pounder, now catching 8? No. He's gonna become an 8. That's what we're doing. We're raising an 8. I need to catch a 15-pounder. Fish don't get scared. You don't think so? Oh, shit, I just missed another one because I'm an absolute bot. I'm gonna slide this up just a little bit so it's not, they get hungry. Yeah, dude, we lucky it's Friday, so we really gotta catch some fish, too. I'm hungry. I don't want to eat just grilled cheese. See, I made it like 8 inches shorter, so now the bobber's actually floating. That's just saying, damn, you are a butt. That's a wild comment, Chad. Did you catch your 4-pounder today? I didn't think so. Have a chat. What's the maximum amount a bass can eat and grow in a year? What's up, Chevy Speed? Chevy 5-speed? That's sick, dude. I drive a Chevy and it's got a 5-speed in it too. It's automatic 5-speed, but you don't need to know that. Dog, I'm at school. Of course not. That's what I mean. You're a bot. You need to lock in and get homeschooled like the rest of us. Try to keep it where y'all can see my Bobby. It's that little orange dot right there. This is like, ooh, dang, Chad, we got robbed. All right. Chad, that is a tank of a minnow. You know what, Chad? We're using them. It's probably like the biggest minnow I have, so we need to make sure we don't waste this one. An absolute tank of a minnow. Compared to the minnows I've been using, at least. Dude, come here, bro. This minnow's actually rage baiting me. He may boss my bobby around a little. Big old minnow. Looking perfect per usual. Let's scoot up a little bit. Hello again. What's up, Shylock? How's it going, man? Trying to catch some crappie. There's one. No, that was a little bass. Well, the little bass got away. That's okay, though. It's not really what we're looking for. Dang it, dude. He ate that big old minnow, though. Dang. I'm trying to catch a crappie. Because they taste better. I gotta. Take that access line off. Come on. There we go, chat. I got him. Look, lucky. Somehow I even need crowded are good for fish. I don't know what you mean. Crowded are good for fish. Literally no clue what you're talking about, man. Are you talking about the bass I just released? Yeah, I don't know. The only way, I'm pretty sure he was a female. So I guess she was a female, is how I should say that. So the only way I would want to be putting another bass in there is if I was like 100% sure it was another female. Like I said, I'd have to be 100% sure that it was another female. Because I don't want there to be too many bass in there. No. I also need to go there with the cast net and try and get all the turtles out. needs to happen too. At some point. Yeah, but top priorities currently. Sometime next week we'll do a bluegigi fishing stream. I got a spot with some slabs. I'll go keep. Me and Matt will go catch 10 bluegill. Keep them, put them in there. Absolute slabs of bluegill. They'll spawn in there. That'll be great. Trying to think what else. Next step will be to get the turtles out. Just cast that on top of them and relocate as many of the turtles as possible. Maybe not all of them, but if we can get 5 or 6 turtles out, that's a lot less competition I'll have for food in there. Hurry up and catch one. Man, I'm trying, right? It's rough. It is low-key actually rough right now. I need to bite for real. I need to empty the bit. Oh, I was not getting bit. Fun fact. Our little minnows still swimming though. Alright, y'all, toss for Bobby over there. Crawdads are good for fishing, like those little lobster. Yeah, dude, I need to try them. There's a spot I know I can go catch a couple and then use them for bait. We need to do another live bait because what we did recently was awful. I don't know why they didn't want to eat the live bluegill, but they didn't. Yeah, I could just take a nap. We streamed 20 minutes so far. Hey, we got 10 likes. I like 10 now. Jump in. You hit 10 likes. All right, Chad, I'll jump in. Okay, it's hot too, so I'm trying to jump in anyways. Let me take everything out of my pockets real quick, chat. I don't got anybody here to film me, but I don't really need anybody here to film me. Let's walk down here. I'll leave the old rod set up. Walk down here, and so when you going to the ocean, I can't wait. I want to see you catch a shark. Shrimp work good for bait. Dude, we're gonna use whole stingrays, dude. We're on a whole nother level, dude. Hurry up, jump in 6 minutes till my bell rings. I'm jumping in like trust. All right, chat, let's see how that'll look. Okay, I like this shirt, so take that off. Alrighty, chat, give me a countdown. Give me a countdown, you all ready? 3, 2, 1. Nobody else counted down with me. It actually feels so good. It's so hot right now. It feels amazing. Good night. That water's cold, but it feels unbelievably good, chat. 5, what the heck? I know, dude. We hit 10 likes, I had to jump in, man. I didn't really give y'all time for a countdown. I just kind of jumped, dude. That feels so good. It was like it's shallow when I hit. So I hit the dog out of the bottom, but it's all good. Sit there, and we're good, chat. We just jumped in. Now we're back down here, down the bank one good ways, trying to catch a crappie. All right, my bait's going good. I think that last minnow was a little cursed, so we gotta get one that isn't cursed. And I just caught every minnow in the bucket. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. Give me one. No, I don't want the big one. That was too small. That was Democratic food. That one will work. Hey, chat, go ahead and hook them up. Okay, swim across and back at 20 likes. Yeah, chat, I'll swim across and back if we get 20 likes. This is a pretty small pond, so that's worth it for 20 likes, chat. We're at 11. I don't know what one. Oh yeah, we are at 11. W. I put my hat back on. Dude, the water felt so good, chat. I actually need to give me the 20 likes. It's hot out here, man. It's like 85 probably today. It's starting to get warm, which means the bass are gonna be spawning soon, dude. I'm so hyped. There's a lake that I found. I don't know how good the service is gonna be there, so I don't know if I'll just be able to make videos or stream. But either way, it's gonna be some sick. I'll be catching some sick bass footage in a couple weeks. Probably like 2 weeks, honestly. If it keeps being warm like this, 2 weeks max, and they'll be spawning. There, watch my bobber. I should have brought my bass rod, but I didn't. So that's the way that goes. We got 12 likes, chat. 8 more likes, and I swim across and back. Lucky, it would feel so good. I think I'm getting bit, but it hasn't taken it under, so I'm just gonna let it ride for now. See what happens. It's bobbing pretty good, but it's not going under. I don't know, chat. I'm trying to be like a Zen streamer where it's just like calm. Are you going to use your boat on the lake? Not for the spawning bass, but in the next week, I'll be on the kayak out in the lake, yeah. By next Friday, for sure, I'll have at least streamed that once. And I don't know how many bass I'm going to catch when I do that, but I bet a lot. Dang it, chat. Ah, robbed me. I missed the hook set like a bot, I guess. I don't know. Trying to save the bigger ones for Dimmer crappie. Let it sit there and float along. That live minnow on there sits there, kicks. Anything will eat minnows, dude. Big bass, small bass, bluegill, catfish. Crappie, hopefully. Okay, that's the one thing I wanted to catch like all day on him, and I haven't caught a crappie yet. On the live minnows. I've caught one on a friggin' spinnerbait. I caught a small one on a huge spinnerbait. But I can catch a crappie on live bluegill, which is wild. It's the opposite of the way it should be. Take it away. Got that one a little bit further out there. Every time we've ever caught crappie in the cast net, usually 9 times out of 10 they're right down that way. So I'm hoping we can catch a few more. And at 20 likes, which we're at 12 right now, I'm jumping in. So 8 more likes and I'm jumping in, chat. Always take the dead minnows out of your bucket because they ain't no good. Once one dies in there, all of them likely to die in there. As it releases like chemicals and stuff when they die, and then that's bad for the water in there, so it'll kill more of them. So you want to make sure if you see any floaters, you just want to take them out. I mean, this is a big enough bucket and a small enough fish, it really shouldn't make a difference, but then you just rip them in half, %, throw them out there, and you're good. Guys, the yard just hit the surface. Chum, there ought to be some, hopefully there's some nice crappie, dude. We gotta catch one lagging. If I lagged out for a second, chat, I got a scam call and they tried to leave me a voicemail. When they try to leave me a voicemail for whatever reason, my phone lags out. And I get a lot of scam calls, so sorry about that, chat. The water felt so good. The helicopter. Stream. Chad, the bite is a little dead though. We almost caught a bass. That would be cool. Need to catch a crappie though. Let me give an old double minnow surprise. Old double. Put 2 minnows on 1 hook. Like a very small hook for it, but we'll make it work, Chet. This is a bigger minnow too. There we go, Chet. Now we got the old double. Is there any fish? Trust, man. There's actually like a bunch of crappie. We got the double minnow surprise out there for him now. Yeah, there's lots of crappie in here. Like, what setups do y'all use to catch crappie, man? Because every time I start fishing for bass, I can catch them on spinner baits and jerk baits. I've been catching crappie on those like consistently. And then every time I fish for crappie with just live minnows under a little bobber, I'll end up catching a bass. That's what happened earlier. We caught a 4-pound bass on it. Yeah, dude, there's lots of crappie in here. We just gotta hook up with one. I just need to be patient. Just let my bobber sit where it is now, and then we'll be better off. Want to come cruising down the bank. Oh no, we should go to the brush pile over there. Chat, yeah, we're moving spots down to the brush pile in a second. Hold on, chat. Lucky I forgot it existed. Should be. I feel like I'm gonna get snagged a lot. I don't know. We'll give it till this minnow's gone. Chat, we'll give it till this minnow's gone, and then we'll go to where the brush pile is, and there we will catch fish. Also, chat, 20 likes, and I'll swim across and back. That'd be cool. If we get 20 likes, I'll do it. The water also feels really good, and it's low-key hot, so I'd kind of like to jump in again. I jumped in at 10 likes. So I don't remember where, like, time-wise, what that was. Trying to get all these dead minnows out of here. If you find a dead one in there, split them in half, toss them in. It works as a great chum, honestly. You gotta catch some fish, chat. I need to give me one of them crappie rods, chat. Talking about the rods that are like super flexible, so you can just like drop it right where you want it and just watch it drift, and then drop it right back where you want it. I need to get me one of them. It'd be nice. Right now we just got an old bait caster on it. It's working though. Lucky I could have set it up on like a push button, or not a bait caster. Probably would have, not probably, would have been way easier, but it is what it is now, Chad. know what, chat? We're gonna give it a set time here. We'll give it 3 more minutes here. Where is Matt today? He's at school today, man. It's rough. We'll give it 3 more minutes here. If we don't catch one, we're gonna go down to the brush pile. If we hit 20 likes, I'll swim there and back. Everybody make sure to hit the like button. Chad, I just missed one. Yeah, 100% just missed one. Alright, Chad. I'm gonna throw it back down the same way. He has no idea what happened because I'm hot. I should have known it looked weird. Be free, Mr. Shrimp. There we go. Not you, Mr. Minnow. You will not be free, Chad. If we don't catch one on this cast here, we're going back down to the brush pile, Chad. Trust. Because the brush pile will produce crappie, I hope. Ain't the oldest brush pile, but it's kind of like the only brush pile in the pond. So this is really like what I'm fishing right now. Is low-key the only other like little bit of structure that's in here. No! Shit, we just had a bad bite, and of course I choked, and he wasn't paying attention. Let it sit right there, just like that where it was. Eat it, buddy. Eat it. What? Oh, he stole it? He stole it? This is like the world's smallest minnow. But he will work, trust, Chad. If I don't set the hook good on the next one, I'm actually rage baiting. You're rage baiting. That's what it's called. Rage baiting what the fish are doing to me. Fairly pretty much guaranteed to bite. drift along, I guess, Chet. That's all we can do. I know there isn't a lot of fish in here. Like, there's less of a chance to catch a bass and bluegill, but there's a lot more of a chance to catch a crappie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's already up, but we've been getting bites, so we'll give it one more minute, and then we're going to the brush pile. At 45 minutes stream, we're heading to the brush pile, dude. I don't give a rip. It's not even brush. It's like a couple cinder blocks, and then it's basically brush. I don't know what it's called, but it will function the exact same as a brush pile. I should probably just make my hook a little shallower to the bottom, if that makes sense, so I don't snag it. Yeah. We're gonna cast right on the edge of it, and we should get smoked. As long as they don't take us into the brush pile, we're gonna kill them. We're gonna get so many. Alright, yeah, let's start packing up. Let's go. Actually, I didn't pack everything else up first. Everything in my pockets. There's no reason my bobber. Always let your bait sit for the max amount of time. Your bait should be the first thing in the water, especially like when you're catfishing. Your bait should be the first thing in the water and the last thing out of the water. Always. Because you never know when the one's finally going to swim by. You could swim by in the first 30 seconds. Alright, chat, let's head to the brush pile, though. I lucky forgot it was in here until just a minute ago. Yeah, my minnow's still there. We're heading to brush, chat. Because there will be DB Lovey. Fry pee-pee. And then we're going to fry him because I'm hungry. Alright, chat? Let's go to the brush. Oh. We're almost there, chat. We're halfway there. About. It's not that far down. I should have came here first, but I just forgot it was in here. So I thought, I was like, oh yeah, we can go fishing down by the brush pile and tear him up, hopefully. Yeah, it's right there. Right in line with that one. I'm gonna fish about right there and hopefully not snag it. The goal is really not to snag it. The secondary goal is to catch a whole bunch of crappie. Yeah, I think it's like right here. Yeah, the cinder block here marks. I remember now, chat. There we go, chat. Minnow may be a little dead, but I'm gonna give him the old dangle anyways. There was anything with that cinder block. Doesn't seem to be. Cast that out there, and I'm just gonna barely reel it in. Not even just slowly drag it to where the edge of that brush pile is. Let it sit right there on the edge of it. Hopefully I don't snag it, chat. Let me just slowly drag it over the whole thing. Just barely drag it. Stop it right there for a minute. We already got bit, chat? No, I missed them. Chat, we're definitely fishing it correct, though. I don't know if that was the bigger, but at this point, chat, a slab is a slab. Is this thing tangled or not? I can't even tell now. No, it's not tangled. No. Yeah, we're good, chat. He just robbed me. He barely tapped it and stole my minnow. There we go, chat. This one's lively. Trust, chat. I'm gonna do the same thing again, just barely. It's not about a retrieve, it's about getting it exactly where you want it. I remember kind of how we threw it. That one's deeper, and then that one's like right there over it, I guess, and then that other one's a little to the left. We want to be on the edge of that one. This too shallow and over that one. Just leave it there for a second. I could have gotten robbed at the last one. It went like boop just barely once.